So here we are, guys, the final two games of the group stage from PES 2015 Champions League Road to Berlin. If you've missed any of the previous episodes, guys, there is a playlist which you can find on my channel and check out all the other videos. There was a brief training ground video yesterday to home in on your skills if you are picking up this game this week. And obviously we have knocked up the difficulty to professional. This is because I was finding it easy. Not confident, because I know as soon as I go online with this game, I'm probably going to be taking a while to get used to it and also get my ass handed to me a numerous amount of times before I actually start learning tricks, and techniques on how to get better at it. So, we have knocked up to professional. It's playing against the AI, obviously, and for all the people asking why Xavi Alonso and also Benicia aren't in the team, that's because the data pack has only just come out and all the updated transfers are ready now. But because I started this beforehand, I still have the old teams. We are playing our first game against Fiorentina. They did beat me in the first game of the Champions League, and it's time for a little bit of payback. Not only because that was my first game on PES, but because they, Cuadrado and Gomez taught me a new one. Couldn't do anything about it. And now we have been practicing, not only on the training ground, but obviously playing more games. We've only played 3 games since we played them, and we actually get a lucky breakthrough in the 13th minute as Muller runs on through and puts it straight past the goalkeeper. Tidy little finish. I have been learning new tricks and techniques to finish shots, not only just from outside the area, but also inside, and you will see a few examples of them in this episode. If you guys are new to this Bates87 PES channel, it's solely Pro Evolution Soccer content. Obviously, a lot of people have been looking around on my FIFA channel for the PES content. It's not there because it's here. So, welcome to the channel. If you're new, drop a like, drop a subscription as well. And as you can see there, Cuadrado causing a lot of trouble again, nipping straight past through my defenders, and Dante seems to be the weak link in my defence. But obviously, I think we can walk away with a comfortable way out of this group, and we actually get a bit of luck here with a tidy run by Lewandowski, and he does smash it into the far corner, making it 2-0. 2-0 lead against Fiorentina. We could easily slip up, as it seems to happen, but we started dominating. We're passing, getting a bit lucky with some of the touches the computer was making against me. But that tackle button, if you don't know how to tackle, I will be doing, I think it actually might have been on the, I'm trying to think what it was on now. It was on the training ground. Yeah, we're doing tackling yesterday. It was where you hold certain buttons, double tap X or A if you're using Xbox, and you will be able to tackle them quite nice. That was a tidy little finish. That's the one where you run away from goal and you chip it into the far corner. It seems to deceive the goalkeeper more often than not. And straight from kick-off in the second half, their defence makes a massive error, and Lewandowski's there to pounce and score an absolutely awesome long shot. They seems to go in a hell of a lot, and I like the style of long shot, not only because it's very similar to how the shots on FIFA work, but just because they seem to fly in with absolute power and the keeper gets absolutely no chance. Basically scoring a replica there to make it 5-0 against Fiorentina, and it's been an absolute smashing considering this is on professional now. So we actually do walk away with a 5-0 victory over Fiorentina, replicating Bayern Munich smashing, well, they seem to be smashing a lot of teams, don't they? Especially the likes of Roma in the Champions League. A few people are asking me to replicate the groups of the Champions League, which is probably something I should have done earlier on. Earlier on, I mean in the first bloody episode. But I never actually did it, and for that I do apologise. But this is a little short series just to get us our teeth into PES, and you guys get a bit of an example of how the gameplay works, how the game works, how the menus look, and everything else like that. There has also been a few reviews of PES given now, not just by the big gaming companies, but also like independent people who are not paid to do it, and they are all saying that this game is really good. So I must state this, I am not paid for making content on PES, nor am I paid by Konami to give good reviews. I'm honest with you lot. I have been since the start of my channel, not just FIFA, not just my gameplays channel, which is Bates87 Plays, because this game is good. It's what a football fan wants. It's very skill based. You seem, if you're a good style of player, you like slow build up and you're not a pace abuser, and you like the actual game of football, then this is a game for you. Not only does possession seem to work, but also passing and linking up very well. There's also a few freak things you can do in it, like long shots. I hope that I score a few long shots in the tournament, which I am going to. this week. Hopefully I can score a few of them and maybe even get in a goal of the week tournament, who knows. But a nice touch by Ribery there, chipping it up and volleying it just after half time to make it 1-0 against Sporting Lisbon. This is our final group game as well, even though we have qualified for the knockout stages of the Champions League. But Lisbon were not done, and they got me on a bit of a nice attack. Quadrado, actually, what am I about? Quadrado doesn't even play for Lisbon, but it was actually Montero getting on the score sheet there, making it 1-1. I was a bit annoyed that I conceded a goal because I felt like I was dominating, but another defensive error. That's twice in this episode you have seen it. And Lewandowski's there to pounce again, taking the victory in the 87th minute. A nice little finish from him as well. Easily becoming one of my best players I've used on the game. Actually, yeah, I probably would say he's my best player in the game. And the only reason I'm going to say that is because of the obvious fact that I've only played with Bayern Munich, but he is good. He's a tidy little player as well. But the Bayern team itself seems to be perfect all round, not only in defence, midfield and attack. And the fact I've not used any other teams. I bet Real Madrid are that good, but obviously I'm not going to rate a team yet because I've not played any games online against any opponents. I've got a few games lined up though, not just against FIFA YouTubers, but other players in the PES community. And hopefully you guys do pick it up as well and we can do something together. So that was the end of the group stage. As you can see, the results coming in there, and these are how the final table did stand. We walk away with 15 points. Top of the group, Fiorentina 13 points, second, and Sporting Shakhtar relegated. We've also got Everton and Atletico Madrid progressing from Group B, Moscow and Real Madrid Group C, Galatasaray, PSG from Group D, and Man City and Benfica moving from Group E, and you can see the rest of them flicking through them quite fast now. So that's what happens. This is what happens now. We are going to be put into a draw. We then find out our opponents. Obviously on the first screen, Fiorentina, Man City, Atletico Madrid, Galatasaray, Real Madrid, Juventus, and PSG and Everton. Some nice matchups, but we avoided some of the bigger teams. Our first matchup is against Benfica, coming second of their group, against us. Monaco against Arsenal, I think, as well. I'm not actually sure who London FC is. But anyway, guys, drop a like rating, subscribe, comment, and we're back another day with the knockout stage.